Hey everyone! Today, we'll explore NIO performance in the market, discuss recent developments, and consider the upcoming events. NIO future remains uncertain. Let's delve into the analysis. I am going to tell you what's happening with NIO and the overall market situation that you should pay close attention to so that we can provide you with some predictions for tomorrow. Let's go check what's happening in the market. Today, the market was completely in the red because almost every stock took a sharp dive, and the sell-off continued today as well. The question is whether the market will remain like this. Currently, the market seems very weak, and this could have a very negative impact on NIO because NIO is approaching some crucial support levels. But first, I want to discuss some news. First of all, I would like to remind you that the Federal Reserve has announced that they may increase interest rates again and may keep them high for an extended period. This has spread a lot of fear in the market and created a lot of selling pressure. Additionally, the Fed mentioned that signs of inflation are starting to appear, and they will be closely monitoring data that is important for their policies. This had a very negative impact on the market. Despite this, NIO has tweeted about the EC6, which is a great car with a lot of sales potential. However, there's another piece of news that NIO has launched its own Android-based phone priced at $890, which is cheaper than some of their previous models. This is a good catalyst for NIO, and they've said that most of their users will try to buy this phone. This can bring in more revenue for NIO, but we still need to see the margins, details, and how it affects their future. It's good that NIO has this technology, but this news has become a buy the rumor, sell the news event, and NIO stock dropped after the announcement. We are watching how this news affects NIO. This phone will use the Android system, has a beautiful 6.8 1-inch curved screen from Samsung with 2K resolution, and supports a high refresh rate. Overall, the battery is quite decent, and it has 66-watt wired charging, which isn't bad. I just want to say that how the margins turn out could be a concern. We are still observing this and we'll see how it progresses. I personally think there's potential in this, and it could be good for them because the smartphone industry is massive. It's going to be interesting to see. Now, NIO has also launched a smartphone, and we hope that at least half of their users will buy it. It's not confirmed yet, so let's see if it happens or not. If it does, it will be really good for them, and I genuinely hope for the best. Let's see how their profit margin turns out. That's what I'm looking at right now. They have just informed us that they have approximately 600,000 active users daily, which is almost 1.5 times the number of car users. They'd also mentioned that about half of these users could potentially buy this phone. This is quite interesting. Let's see how this can benefit their revenue. We'll have to wait for tomorrow's data. Tomorrow, we have the P&I report coming out 15 minutes after the market opens. This report holds significant importance for both manufacturing and services sectors, and it's the data for the day. So far, the market hasn't experienced a bounce, and NIO trading volume was close to the average at 49 million shares. The price-to-earnings ratio is decreasing overall. NIO typically goes green on Fridays, but not this time, with a 53% chance of that happening. One more thing to note is that NIO's short interest has increased to 65 million shares, which is why it saw a drop. Now the question is, how will NIO perform going forward? Honestly, guys, from a technical standpoint, it looks a bit bearish and somewhat weak right now, with a possibility of it going down further if NIO continues to sell off. There's support at 8.28, and then the key support at 8, but it's looking a bit fragile at the moment. NIO will likely follow the market lead tomorrow. I find myself in the midst of the market, as it still appears bearish. However, I will closely watch if there is a bounce from 431 tomorrow morning. If it does bounce, NIO might also see a rebound. Otherwise, we are heading to sell this asset. It appears to be quite bearish, and I'm concerned that it might fail to hold at 431. I have some worries about this. There doesn't seem to be any sign of a bounce, and it might just continue to drop, so there could be a risk here. If there is a bounce, NIO could reach 8.68 or even $9. If it remains bearish, the supports could be at 8.28 and then $8. Looking at the chart, it's evident that the market is weakening, and it seems like it could attempt to drop to $8.28 very soon. This could mark the beginning of the downsides. I'm closely monitoring this, and in my opinion, things don't look very promising for NIO. I believe there are high chances of it dropping to around $8.28 or $8 very soon, so I think more downsides are possible. We're watching everything very closely. Anyways, I understand that this might not be what you want to hear, but it's what the market is indicating. The market didn't react favorably to what the FED announced, so keep an open mind and do what you think is best for you. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing and see you in the next video.